Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa, also known as Certified Winner, and as you can tell by the title of today's video, I spent a good chunk of change on Yes Style once again. If this is the first time you are seeing my face, hello, welcome, it's nice to meet you. Feel free to like this video and subscribe down below. I do my very best to release videos every single Wednesday, and I would hate for you to miss out. If this is not your first time seeing my face, hello, welcome back. It's good to see ya. So for those of you who do not know, Yes Style is an online platform that sells clothing from a bunch of different Asian brands. So these brands can be from Korea, they can be from China, they can be from Japan, just that general area of Asia. On top of selling a bunch of different brands, they also come with a bunch of different price points, ranging from very affordable to a little bit more luxurious. But all of these items in general tend to be a pretty good price point. I know a lot of people are usually weary when it comes to buying things from China at such a low price. So to really test out this theory, instead of just buying a bunch of little things like tank tops and t-shirts and very, very simple items, I decided to go a little bit more risky and buy more business casual clothes as well as more extravagant style clothing, just so you guys can really see the quality of these items. As always, links to every single item is going to be in the description box below, and feel free to use my discount code that will give you an extra little something off at the checkout. My measurements will be in the description box as always, just to make sure you guys can really get a good picture of how these clothes fit on my body type compared to yours. So with all of that said, we've got a lot of different things to try on today, so let's just get right into the video. So the first item we are trying on today is this floral print blouse. It really screamed Greek goddess vibes to me when I got it, mainly because of the color and the really puffy sleeves. This is what it looked like in the picture, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is not what it looks like when I tried it on. So this is a video of me trying it on, and it just doesn't fit quite right. I don't know why the neckline is made this way. Maybe it's because I'm not blessed enough up top to have it look really nice, but at the same time, if I was more blessed up top, I would be coming out of this shirt. So I don't really know who it's meant for. I think the design is just a little off, which is kind of disappointing because in terms of pricing, it was a little bit on the higher side, sitting at $34.94. So for a $30 shirt, I would have kind of expected it to be a little nicer, I guess. The material also really threw me off because it's like a swishy material. Can you hear that? It's like a swishy material, which for some reason I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting more of like a stiff cotton material to really hold the poofiness of the shirt, but obviously the shirt is still poofy with this material, so that's not really an issue. It just kind of makes the shirt look a little cheap when you wear it. I'm also going to say this really, really slowly. Size up, because I am barely breathing in this shirt. When I'm zipped up, I literally cannot take more than a half breath. So if this is your cup of tea and you really like the way this shirt fits and you just want to go for it, size up, like ×2, maybe even 3. You can always take the shirt in, but you can't make it any bigger, and the material is not stretchy at all. So size up, size up, size up, size up. The next item we are trying on is this super cute little dress. This is what it looks like in the photos, and this is what it looks like in my hands. This part is kind of long, and I don't really know why it's so long, because even when I tie it into a bow, it's still like really long, so I don't know why they made it so long, but the material is very, very hefty. Like, it is a thick material, which had me really excited at first, but then once I put it on, you can see why I got a little less excited. It's super see-through. You can see everything in this dress, and I'm telling you, it is a tight dress too. I would recommend sizing up and getting it in black, because there is no imagination when it comes to this dress. You can see every little bit of it. I'm pretty sure you can even see my belly button ring through this, which tells you that it is too tight and it is very, very see-through. However, there are a couple of pros to this dress. I really like the nice puffy sleeves, and I think the neckline is really, really nice. Overall, I basically really like everything about this dress, from like the bust up, not so much the bust down, just because of how tight it is. And I don't know if that's user error and I just ordered too small of a size, or if it would still look like this even if I decided to size up. This dress also comes in black, which is why I mentioned earlier to get it in black if you're going to get it, because it makes it less likely to be see-through. Overall, very cute dress. It also has a good bit of stretch in it, but I don't know how I feel about it. I'd probably give it maybe a 3 out of 5 or a 4 out of 5 if it actually fit properly. But I feel like regardless of what size I get, it's still going to be see-through, which is why I can't give it a 5 out of 5. So this next item is a dress shirt, and it looks just like this when it is on a hanger. On my body, it looks like this, and quite frankly, I really do like it a lot. It just doesn't look exactly like the photo because it's a completely different color. In the photo and when I purchased it, it said brown. But when you see it in real life, it's more of a, not a powder pink, but I would say like a dusty rose color, which is not the color I was going for. Even though it is a very pretty color, I just felt I had a lot of pink in my closet and I wanted to expand a little bit. Something that caught me really off guard is that it has very rounded shoulders, so it's meant to give that oversized fit kind of look. So when I sized up in it, it made it even bigger. So I got this in a medium, and I wouldn't recommend sizing up. I kind of wish I did get it in a small. It also threw me for a bit of a curveball when I found out it doesn't have buttons. It's literally just stitched all the way up the front, which is fine. I don't see any problem with it. I just was expecting buttons because some shirts that I have will have a cover over the buttons and then just buttons underneath, but I guess technically it doesn't need to be buttoned up, but that also just means you can't close up more. So if you feel a little uncomfortable with having this much of your décolletage or like chest exposed, you can't really do anything about it. But then the pro is if you're a bigger chested woman, you're not gonna get those awkward gaps that you get sometimes when you do have classic button-up shirts. Overall, I do really like this shirt. I wish it wasn't so oversized, but that's literally just user error. So I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 5 because there's nothing wrong with it. It was just me who ordered the wrong size. Actually, I take that back. I'd say 4.5 out of 5 because the color wasn't right, but everything else about the shirt is spot on. So the next item I got is called a Dickey, and I'm not sure if a lot of you know what it is, but it is one of my favorite fashion hacks in the world. So it's basically just the collared part of a button-up shirt with a couple of buttons and then no sleeves and no bodice. And the reason I like this so much is if I'm wearing a more fitted sweater or it's kind of a warmer day and I don't feel like wearing a bunch of layers, I just pop one of these on and it looks like I'm layering without actually layering and the bulk of actually layering. It also gives me an opportunity to buy a bunch of different really cute collar embellishments without having to buy a completely new shirt, which I also really like. So this way, if I feel like I want to layer and I want those extra layers, I'll just put on a long sleeve underneath, pop this over it, and then put a sweater over, and it looks very academia. So this is what I'm talking about when I say I like to layer it. This sweater isn't from Yes Style. It's actually a sweater that I borrowed from a friend because when I was filming this in the studio, I had actually completely forgotten to bring a pullover. So there's that. And as you can see, it gives a flawless layered look without the bulk of actual layering. So I really, really like this Dickey and I would highly recommend getting it. It is 10 out of 10. So the next item in this haul is this blazer that I am currently wearing. It is cropped in the elbows and it comes with a matching pair of shorts slash skirt, and it looks just like this on my body. So this is me wearing the set. It comes separately, so you have to buy the blazer and you have to buy the skirt, which is fine because some people might only want the skirt or only want the blazer, but know that they don't come together. The shorts on the inside are a little bit longer than the skirt, which I don't really like because it looks kind of awkward in all honesty, because usually I would assume safety shorts should be shorter than the actual length of the skirt. But look at this. This is where the skirt ends and this is the shorts. So you can just imagine, or I guess you don't have to imagine because you could see it right here, but it's a little awkward. The skirt is also very close in length to the length of the blazer. So from behind, it just kind of looks like you're not wearing anything on the bottom, which I'm also not a huge fan of. So I feel like this is more of just a casual summer outing kind of outfit and less so of a businessy outfit, because if you wore this in a business setting, this skirt slash shorts way too short. The jacket is, however, double lined, which makes it pretty good quality, especially for the price. So with all of that said, I would give it a 4 out of 5 as an outfit. The blazer alone, 5 out of 5. The skirt slash skort is really what brings it down because it's more of like a 3 out of 5 due to the inside shorts being longer than the skirt and the skort being too short for the blazer. So the next item I've got for you guys is a really cute pair of shoes. So these shoes were from YesStyle and they were a really good price. I think they were literally only $27, which is an amazing price for shoes. And they're actually really comfortable because the heel isn't too high. This is what they look like on. It took me a second to figure out how to wear it just because of the way the straps are positioned. But once they're on, they're really on your foot. Like, you are not going to be slipping and sliding out of them. They're not going to cause you blisters. I've gone all day wearing these shoes and I haven't had any problems yet. So I highly recommend them. As you can see by the bottoms, I've already worn them out and they have some pretty decent grip. So I wouldn't really worry too much about slipping and sliding either, especially if it's like a rainier day. But I don't think you should wear these out in winter, which is kind of a given because they're summer shoes. But yeah, overall, 10 out of 10 for the shoes. Would buy them again. Amazing price. I highly recommend it. The next item on my list is this really cute mini skirt, and it is just a pleated skirt. These have been super popular lately, and this is what it looks like when I'm wearing it. This one is a little bit more expensive than the other ones that you will find on YesStyle because there's multiple different brands that actually sell these skirts, and this one was about $25, I think, but it was the best quality one too. It comes with a pair of safety shorts underneath that are black, just like this, so you don't really have to worry about flashing anybody, and it has a seamless zipper on the side, so everything is just very clean looking. Overall, it's genuinely a heavy skirt, so that kind of tells you the quality of it, and because it's kind of heavy, it doesn't really fly up with the wind, nor is it see-through. So it comes in 2 different colors, or I think 3 different colors, an almond, a black, and a gray, and this is what the almond one looks like. I might actually go back and buy the other colors too because it's just such good quality. This one's like a 6 out of 5. It is even better than a 5 out of 5. So the next item I have for you guys is this pair of dress pants. I don't know how well you can actually see them just because of the brightness, but I can try to tone it down a little so you can see it better. This is what they look like on. They are just a loose pair of wide leg dress pants. I actually like these pants a lot. They're just a nice loose wide leg pant with a nice thick waistband and an elastic back. So if you eat a little bit, it gives you kind of that wiggle room to be able to do what you want to do without feeling too restricted. It's also the perfect length for me since I am 5'5". If you're a little shorter than this, it might be a little long for you, but it could go a little taller to like 5'6", 5'7" before you start having any real problems with the length. One thing I will say though is that it is very thin of a material, like it's made of chiffon. So with that said, these pants also come in white, and I'm very curious to what they're like in white, but the reason I got them in black is because I was really scared that they were going to be see-through, so I got them in black. They're also very staticky is what I've noticed, but I've heard that if you just wipe your leg down like the pants with a dryer sheet, it'll get rid of the static. Overall, I rate these pants a 5 out of 5. They are absolutely amazing and I would purchase them again. So the very last item of this haul is this black bodycon dress. Again, because it's black, I don't think you guys can see it very well. So here is just me wearing it. This dress is very tight. It also comes in white and blue, but I figured because I already got a dress in white, I would try this one in black, and because it was so tight, I was scared it was going to be see-through. But this dress is actually really good quality. It's kind of fuzzy on the inside, so I think it would be really good for even fall, just to wear nylons underneath. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this with a lot of emphasis on the fact that you need to size up in this dress, because it is so tight. I could barely get into it, and I actually needed help getting out of it because of how tight it was. So if you're going to get this dress, please size up. Besides needing to size up, there's nothing else wrong with this dress. It looks exactly like the picture. The neckline is really nice, and I'm sure that it would ruche up properly if I actually got it in the right size. So I don't think the fact that it doesn't look exactly like the picture is really their fault, because I just got it in a really small size. Alright, so that was the very last item, and a little bit of food for thought. I think the dresses that I got definitely need to size up in them. And I've noticed a bit of a pattern in that because this isn't the first set of dresses I've bought from Yes Style. I also bought some spring dresses. If you guys want to check out that video, it is right over here for you guys to check out. And the dresses in that one were also a little small, even though I sized up. So when it comes to Yes Style dresses, I would definitely recommend sizing up, even double what you usually would get. So since I usually wear a small, I would double up to a medium, or not a medium, a large. The item that I liked the most from this haul was either the black pants or the Dickey, because they're both really, really good and they're exactly like the photo and they serve their purpose super well. With all of that said, thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. Please let me know in the comments anything you guys want to see next, whether it be from Yes Style or another brand. I do my best to release videos every single Wednesday, so please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!